What's up everyone, and welcome to Dedicate Your 30-Day Yoga Journey. You guys, we're doing this. It's day 9, week 2, and for today's practice, we're focusing on the divine within. Let's get started. Alrighty, my darling friends, let's begin on all fours today. Right away, start to notice how you feel as you set up your foundation. Start to tune into your breath. And today's session invites us to connect to our higher self, whatever that means to you. To me, it just means an invitation to really notice what it feels like to be you today. Your highest self being perhaps your true self. So practically speaking, as we begin with cat-cow today, see if you can focus on just being in the gesture rather than doing the gesture, right? This idea of being versus doing. So here we go, right away. You know the drill. Try to find something new. Go ahead and move with the rhythm of your breath. Slowly easing into today's practice, but also just allowing for whatever you brought with you on the mat to be. Letting go of this idea that you have to do anything in particular. Letting go of the expectation for today's practice. And snuggling up with the divine or your highest self, your higher self. Sweet. Then we'll come back to neutral spine. Curl the toes under. Walk the hands out just a bit. Set yourself up here. Upper arm bones rotate out. Elbow creases aim towards the front edge of your mat. Again, we're going to curl the toes under if you haven't already, and we're going to peel the tailbone up nice and slow, coming to your downward dog with a mindfulness. So a lot of times we make that transition, boom, downward dog. My brain knows what that is. We kind of miss the beautiful experience of checking in with the body as you lift up high. Again, just inviting all parts to be present today. The mind and the body and the breath. And when we work in this way, we begin to kind of give ourselves permission to move in a way that feels good. So just notice if you're holding here in down dog or waiting for the next cue, can you soften it up? Can you start to notice what it feels like to be alive today? And then we'll take one more breath here, you got it. And then slow descend of the knees back to the earth, cross one ankle over the other, and you're gonna come all the way through to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your belly here. Sit up nice and tall. Use your inhale to find expansion, yes. And then use your exhale to, relax the shoulders down. So integrating a little pranayama technique today called Kapalabhati breath to help you get high naturally and just to celebrate this relationship and this willingness to connect or reconnect with your highest self, whatever that means to you. Again, a little different interpretation for everyone, and that's how it should be. So we have a foundations video on this pranayama if you want to check it out after class. Go a little deeper, but for now, just hang with me. So let's start by taking a full diaphragmatic breath in. And then as you breathe out, just feel your navel kind of draw in just a bit, in towards the center of your being. And one more time, just like that. See if you can breathe into your hands, this full belly balloon breath. And then actively drawing the navel in towards center as you breathe out. Great. Now we're just gonna essentially speed that up. We also call this the breath of fire, or I love it also has this fun name called skull shining breath. Just think, some people are already at work right now and you get to do skull shining breath. So perspective, right? Here we go. So the inhale is passive, the exhale is sharp and intentional. So we're gonna speed that up. So it's inhaling in, exhale out through the nose, sharp and intentional. Let's give it another try. Big inhale, exhale, sharp and intentional. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to speed it up. Tendency here, particularly if you're new to this pranayama, is we're going to start doing this cool dance move, which is awesome. Maybe not so cool. So see if you can use your toolkit thus far, this breath control of expansion through the torso instead of lifting the shoulders. And we'll keep it going at a nice little rhythm that I'll help you keep. If you ever need to pause, of course, at any moment, please do. And remember, this is all about process, not the product. So lean in, notice how you feel afterwards. I'll guide you. And let's have some fun. Breath of fire. Here we go, Kapalabhati. Inhaling in for nothing first. Emptying it out. Hands on the belly to guide you. Inhale to begin. Keep it going. Inhale is passive, exhale is sharp and intentional. Keep it going. Relax the skin of the face, soften through the forehead, keep your shoulders relaxed. You're doing great. Now big inhale, great work. Exhale, hands come to the knees or thighs. Let everything go and just pause and notice. Observe. Nobody's watching. Part the lips, open the jaw. If I can do it on YouTube, you can do it at home. Then open the eyes if they're closed. And let's make our way back to all fours. I'm quite surprised Benji didn't come up for Kapalabhati. And if you have a pet at home, they probably did because pets, particularly dogs, love Kapalabhati breath. Okay, maybe Benji's like, I'm used to it now, Mom. Tabletop position. Here we go, clawing through the fingertips. We're gonna kick the right leg out, just the right leg. Dial the right toes down. On your next inhale, lift the left fingertips forward, left thumb up, or left pinky down as if you're doing like a hang loose. And then spread the fingertips wide as if you're gonna shake someone's hand. Then plug the left shoulder in, take a deep breath in, spread energy through the fingers and toes, and then exhale, knee to nose, around everything through. Twice more, inhale, radiating energy through the fingers and toes. Exhale, rounding through. With the breath, inhale, extend. Exhale, navel draws up and in, sharp exhale out. Then switch, release, kicking the left foot out, right hand forward. Same thing, plugging the right shoulder in, reaching to shake hands, maybe with your higher self. You want to reconnect, bring that best and beautiful you back in to this present moment. Inhale, spread the fingers, spread the toes. Exhale, rounding through. Nurturing the spine here. Inhale, pressing away from your yoga mat. Exhale, rounding through. Once more, inhale, find length. Exhale, contract. Awesome. Tabletop. Take a big loving inhale in. Exhale, curl the toes under, send it up and back, downward dog. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Give your thinking mind a break here. Inhale in and empty it out. Beautiful. Bend the knees, look forward, baby steps to the top of the mat, nice and slow. Stretching through the fascia of the foot, paying attention to the Achilles. I feel like the transition from the back of the mat to the front of the mat is a beautiful and a humbling one, so embrace that. No need to skip over it or try to hide. Find the humility. And I'll meet you in forward fold. Take a couple moments here to find what feels good, whether it's sending an obsessive amount of awareness to your sweet feet or drawing energy up from the arches, maybe clasping opposite elbow with opposite hand, maybe forgiving someone or letting something go. Maybe that someone is yourself. Release the fingertips and let's roll it up nice and slow. Enjoy this move. Enjoy the ride. As you come up into your quiet mountain, remember this is an opportunity to ground and listen. So if you need to do any extra movements here, you can, but always remember this is a great place to just connect. And of course, right, we can find this off the mat as well, wherever we are, grounding through the feet. Just bringing our awareness and intention together in the moment. Great. Then I'll invite you to spread the fingertips super wide here. We're going to interlace the fingertips behind the tail. Again, knuckles down and away like we've been doing, but see if you can find something new. Maybe there's a little more space here after you've been practicing for a week. Find that loop of energy, that support system that comes from within. It doesn't come from anywhere else. It comes from within. As you lift up through the front body, ground through the back body. And then any soft, easy movement here that feels good in the neck, go ahead and take it. Notice if you're clenching in the toes here, completely normal, just sending some awareness back down to the feet. Awesome, then we'll release the fingertips, soft bend in the knees. Inhale to reach for the sky. Exhale, rain it all the way down, forward fold. Inhale lifts you up halfway, your version. Exhale with intention, forward fold. Bend the knees, plant the palms, step the right foot back, step the left foot back. You're going to press away from your yoga mat here, option to lower the knees. If you want, you can even cross the ankles just for some fun style points. Everyone, we want to find length from crown to tail, this connection through the bottom and the top of the spine. Then look forward just slightly, shoulders draw away from the ears, navel draws in, inhale, exhale, just halfway lower, halfway, just halfway. Beautiful, inhale to press up, exhale out. On your next inhale, lower halfway, and then exhale, press back up. You got it. Inhale, lower halfway, keep your gaze forward. Exhale, press back up. Just one more. You got this. Inhale, lower halfway, gazing forward. And exhale, press back up. Awesome. Make your way to downward facing dog. Nice cleansing breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Shake the head a little. Melt your heart towards your knees. Sweet. Then claw through the fingertips. Engage. And inhale, lift the right leg up high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Beautiful. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, this time shift forward, right knee to right elbow. And you can always do this with the left knee on the ground. Inhale, kick it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross it over, right knee to left elbow, gazes forward. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, step it all the way up. Lower the back knee. Inhale to reach for the sky, nice crescent lunge, sinking the hips forward. And exhale to melt it down and back. Pull the right hip crease back, flex your right toes towards your face. Take a big breath in, fill your belly with air, and then exhale, rolling all the way through. Beautiful. We're gonna lift the back knee. We're gonna squeeze the inner thighs to the midline. We're gonna slowly reach fingertips forward, up and back, moving slow so we can really feel that connection from within. Bending the back knee, getting your center underneath you for a nice high lunge. Again, you know that you can always lower the back knee to the earth if you're just a little low on energy or if that feels better in your body. And find your breath. Open up, big beach ball overhead, lots of space. Inhale in here and exhale, belly to the top of the thigh. Rain it all the way down. Awesome work. Plant the palms, step it back, slowly lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra. So lots of space between the ears and shoulders here. We want to avoid this clinch. And again, think about the energy that's running up and down your spine. So you want lots of length in the neck. Yeah, then take a deep breath in, smile. Exhale to release and fold down. Inhale in, exhale, press up to all fours or plank. Then inhale in again and exhale to downward facing dog, all with the breath. From down dog, anchor your right heel. Inhale, kick the left leg up high. Here we go, exhale, shifting forward. Squeeze your left knee in towards your chest, but look forward, long in the neck. Inhale, kick it up, anchor through the right heel, claw through the fingertips. Exhale, left knee to left elbow is what that's called. Great, inhale, kick it up, anchor through the right heel. Now cross it over, you got this. Shifting forward, squeezing up and in, that front hollow body, left knee to right elbow. You're doing great, great. Inhale, kick it all the way up. Nice work. Here we go, shifting forward, stepping left foot all the way up. Lower the right knee gently. Inhale with your breath, scoop the fingertips forward, up and back. Hips can sink forward here. We reach up, find beautiful wave, catch a wave here, and then exhale to crest and fall. Pull the left hip crease back. Big belly breath here, just like we did in the top of this practice. Breathe into your belly, your guts. Listen to your guts, as my friend Kim always says, right? Trust your guts, trust that higher self, maybe your true self, yes. And then rolling through the left foot. You're doing awesome. Lift the back knee, squeeze the inner thighs, find that support system that comes from within, lifting from the pelvic floor. We take the fingertips forward, up and back, nice high lunge. Bend that right knee, get your center right underneath you. Front knee over front ankle. Make adjustments as needed. Remember, you are your best teacher, so lower that knee. Just even if you're low on energy, lower that back knee. Cool, inhale, create space. And exhale to melt it down. Awesome work. Listen carefully, plant the palms. This time maybe a chaturanga or belly to cobra. Inhale to shift forward. Exhale, squeezing elbows into the side body. Move through your vinyasa, using an inhale to lift your heart and lift the creases of the mouth just slightly. And then use an exhale to make your way to your downward dog. Again, nice cleansing breath here. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale to bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, baby steps to the top of the mat, stretching through the fascia of the foot, feeling the backs of the legs. Forward fold to the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Follow your breath, your heart's song, and then exhale, soften and bow. Root to rise here, spread the fingertips in celebration of you as you reach for the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice and slow. Pause here. Breathe. And just notice any prana, any energy in the body. Notice how you feel. What's different. And if nothing, that's okay. Here we go. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find length. Exhale to soften and fold. Plant the palms, step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Here we go. Knees lifted or lowered, squeezing elbows in. Take your gaze forward. Find length. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press it up. One more, you got this. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press it up. Then make your way to downward facing dog. Take your time. You're doing great. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Exhale, right on through. Step it forward. Pivot on the back foot. We rise up, warrior one. Reach for the sky. Beautiful. Take a moment here. Create space. Find your footing. And then when you're ready, bend the elbows. Rain the fingertips down to interlace behind the back. Humble warrior, knuckles draw down and away, back toes are turned in. I lift my chest up towards the sun And then when you're ready, pull the right hip crease back just like you did in that runner's stretch and slowly melt belly to the top of the thigh. Maybe we pause here, maintaining this connection with the spine, with the danda, or in time perhaps we continue the journey down, experimenting, bringing the crown to the earth. Breathe deep. Everyone, keep your left inner thigh engaged. Hold on to that connection to all four corners of the feet. Remember, the breath comes first. If your breath is restricted here, come on up a bit. Breathing deep. And rooting through that back leg, pressing through all four corners of the front foot. We'll slowly and with control rise all the way back up. Release the fingertips, reach them all the way up. Catch a wave here, and then exhale to melt it down. Awesome. Plant the palms here, step it back. Yogi's choice. You can take a little vinyasa here, belly to cobra, chaturanga to up dog, or to go straight to downward facing dog. When you arrive, anchor the right heel down. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, shifting forward, nice and slow. Pivoting on the back foot. Finding that connection to the earth first, then rooting from there and rising up, warrior one. Create lots of space here, pressing into the knife edge of that back foot, engaging the right arch, the right inner thigh. Then inhale in, exhale, bend the elbows, wiggle the fingertips, rain it down, interlace, this time perhaps bringing the opposite thumb on top, so maybe the one that feels a little weird. Funky town, and then here we go. Humble warrior. Think of the archetype here as you go down into this gesture. Root through the back foot. Legs are strong and grounded. We open the chest, open the heart up to the sky. An offering and then a surrender as you pull the left femur into socket and continue this journey, leading with your heart all the way down, belly towards the top of the thigh. And you can pause here. Peek at me if you need to. Pausing here, working to bring the shoulder blades together, rooting through that back leg. And then in time, guys, the beautiful thing is when you focus on the journey, it starts to become so much more fun and loving. As you see just how powerful and beautiful you are and how amazing your body is. So keep that in mind, just meeting your appropriate edge today, remembering the breath comes first. And then find that root in the back leg, engage in your core and slowly rise back up. Strong legs, release the fingertips, inhale, catch a wave, reach for the heavens, exhale, cascade it down nice and slow. Ooh, awesome. Plant the palms, last call for vinyasa, take it or leave it. Belly to cobra, chaturanga to up dog, maybe a little ditty of your choice, and we'll meet in downward facing dog together as a community for one global breath. Let's do it. Ready now, inhale in through the nose and exhale to release. Slowly lower the knees to the earth. Child's pose, knees together, hips back if that's not good for your body, knees wide, hips back if that's not good for your body, then maybe coming into a nice comfortable seat or coming right onto your back. All right, now here we are in our own private little love cave. And even if this is a new term for you and it sounds a little corny, just open up, stay open. We live in a busy world, fast moving, at times chaotic. Often we wake up and we're told where to look, where to go, what to wear, how to eat. May today's practice remind you that you have everything you need and that this time on the mat is super valuable. Time for you to go inward and connect to your best and most beautiful self. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to release. Come on up. Slide into a nice, comfortable seat. Slide into home. So may today's practice be a good reminder and also hopefully a nice motivation for you to turn up tomorrow and the next day and the next day. I love you so much. You're my hero. Awesome work. Let's bring the hands together. Thumbs up to third eye. The highest in me, the divine in me, recognizes and celebrates the divine in you. Namaste.